Gemini, this is going to be your weekly read for May 19th through the 25th. We're going to break it down a little different this week. We're going to do our overall energies, and then we're going to do love and relationships and career and finance, all right? So in our overall energies this week, we have make better fucking choices. If you are pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there, all right? So there may be some evaluation this week of decisions we've made and how they've affected us and how we can break a cycle is what I'm feeling, Gemini. And then we have you're going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it, all right? So there may be some rocky energy this week, Gemini. A difficult situation possibly that we're dealing with. I do know that we have the Nine of Swords. It could have something to do with career and finance this week or work, okay, work matters. And then we have fuck fear. It will lie to your face, all right? So there's a need to move out of that space of fear this week and be open to possibilities. All right, I'm feeling especially in love, Gemini, all right? We do have the Queen of Swords here, so we're cutting through the bullshit this week. The Queen of Swords, she can also be just very diplomatic, very... she's well thought out. She thinks everything through, okay, and she nurtures her thoughts too. So that's coming through for a reason, and there may be a need here this week to nurture our thoughts and our words and how we communicate with ourselves and the world around us. We also have the Chariot here, which is about forward movement, but also moving in the right direction. So there may be a shift in direction for you this week in something or in how you feel or think, okay? But it's in the right direction. So trust the shifts happening this week, Gemini. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, all right? This is about teamwork, collaboration, building together, all right? This is something being in progress and in the works, okay? So if there's something you're waiting on or you're waiting for an answer or you're waiting for movement, all right, I feel like it's in process and it's in the works. That's all that comes to mind. It's in the works, all right? It's being built, I'm hearing, okay? So whatever that is for you, take that how it resonates, all right? So that's the general energies for this week. Next, let's look at love and relationships. So we have, first card out, we have sadness, separation, which is about sadness, missing somebody, thinking about somebody, okay? Maybe still working through some heavy energy around a relationship, all right? This could definitely be about a breakup or, a separation, a temporary separation happening right now. And we have healing heart. So I really feel like it's like a recent breakup for some of you. We have this healing energy. So, you could have even broken free of something really toxic, all right? And we're just kind of mending ourselves, I'm hearing, licking our wounds at this time and trying to heal ourselves, help ourselves move through that energy, okay? Last one, we have heart with a key, all right? This can be about opening your heart up to someone new. I feel like there may be someone new that sparks your interest this week after a period of healing or of trying to let go of something from the past. And I feel like there could be some fear around this new person or this new situation, but I feel like it's going to really open you up and at least put you back out there, all right? So I feel like its purpose is to help you kind of leap back into being open to relationships, okay? So I'm getting like the energy of like somebody flirting with you, asking for your number, those kinds of, just that energy that you need to be like, ooh, spark your interest, like what's out there. All right, so in the tarot, we have Four of Swords, all right? It's really about balancing our thoughts. So I definitely feel like there's some healing going on in our thought patterns and how we talk to ourselves this week, all right? But this is also just getting really in tune with yourself and balancing that internal dialogue, okay? The next cards we have are the Star, which is all about healing, all right? And I feel like we're on quite a healing journey right now in Gemini, but this is also a really hopeful energy, all right? And about the possibilities of wishes coming true, okay? So staying hopeful that there is more for you after this rough situation, all right? Or if you're just putting yourself back out there after a long time, all right? This is the energy of believing that good things can still happen and that it's not too late and that there's something out there for you, okay? And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Like I said, I feel like you're gonna get You're going to meet somebody this week, Gemini. All right. You're just going to be feeling, and I feel like it's going to put the pep back in your step. All right. I feel like you're going to, be feeling like you can do anything, all right, with the Ten of Pentacles, like feeling super grateful, super fulfilled, and like anything is possible. So that's really beautiful. All right, so that was love and relationships. Next, let's look at your career and finance. All right, so in career and finance, we have the Ace of Cups, the Sun, and the Death card. All right, that's three pretty big energies. So let's break it down. That Ace of Cups is about being really fulfilled with something you're doing, okay, at your job. This is could be a card of desiring that or embodying that. All right, it also can be about a new beginning that's going to make you really happy. With the Sun here, that's all about clarity and joy. All right, so really good energy around career and finances. And then we have Death here, so there's some sort of transformation happening in your career. Now we do have the Nine of Swords down here, so I feel like there's been something in your career and your finances that's been stressful and maybe has given you a lot of anxiety. However, I feel like there's that Death card. There's a change coming this week that's really going to flip that energy for you, and it's going to make either you're going to get moved out of that situation, all right, you're going to be starting something new, or it's going to majorly improve for you this week. All right, the other cards we have the Empress. Yeah, just moving into that feeling like we have it all figured out. We everything's falling into place. All right, that Empress also, she doesn't chase. This could definitely be something coming to find you this week, Gemini, versus you having to go out and look for it. All right, the Empress, she's really in her feminine energy and she draws things into her. Okay, and then the last card we have here is the Ace of Wands, so another card of new beginning. All right, I feel like there's a shift coming. Either you're getting a promotion, you're starting a new job, okay, or I'm even hearing a new boss, something that's going to change the energy of the environment for you in whatever that way is that is relevant for you. But that Ace of Wands can also be about a brand new idea or a bold action. Okay, so there just could be there's just really positive big energy around career and finance this week. I think you're going to see some major changes, and I feel like a change in how you approach this sector of your life with that Empress card. Okay, so moving more out of the masculine energy of chasing and hunting, all right, back into that feminine energy of gathering, all right, and letting what's meant for you flow to you naturally, Gemini. That's what I see for you this week. Now, our last card we have is from the Native Spirit deck. All right, we're going to get some spiritual advice for this week. And the card we pulled is Peace Pipe. All right, it says, heal old wounds with people and situations. Like I said, we're doing some healing work this week. Carefully do whatever you need to do to make amends. Forgive yourself and forgive others. It's time. You no longer need to carry the burden. You are a mender. Help others mend bridges in their lives. You bring peace to the world. So I feel like the healing work you're doing on yourself this week, Gemini, is something that you're going to be able to use to help others. All right. So there's something you're learning. There's a key you're getting this week. There's some downloads you should be getting from Spirit that I feel like are going to really help you in future situations. And you know, everything we run into on our path, everything happens for a reason. And there's never anything hard that I've gone through that I wasn't able to use later to help somebody else. And I feel like that's what's happening for you this week. I feel like maybe we're healing from a difficult breakup or a disappointing situation with a person in our life. And it's really something the tools and the knowledge we're learning in this is really going to help us help others and ourselves in the future, Gemini. So really beautiful energy, and it looks like you guys are going to have a great week. There's a lot of progress and forward movement happening for you spiritually this week. All right, so I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I hope it resonates, and I will see you next time.